Hello, what is up? Today I want to talk to those that own their home currently and they're thinking of selling. I'm going through this process now with a client. We are listing her condo in Northwest next month, and we are kind of going through how we can bring up the value in her home. If you're on a budget and you're trying to determine what to put your money into, if you want to put any money into it at all, in this case, it would be most advantageous to put some money into it to renovate it just a little bit to hopefully get some of that money back out once we sell it and bring up the value. So in this case, we are on a small budget. So what do you put your money into to bring up the value of your home? Kitchens and baths sell homes, right? So we want to focus on kind of the larger parts of the kitchen, larger parts of the bath. Now, we want to do that in a way that will still make it look nice without sinking a ton of money into it. So in regards to kitchens, you want to think about, in this case, can't get new appliances because it's not in the budget, and it is a large part of the kitchen. So we are going to replace the cabinets, replace the countertop, as well as the sink. So those are large parts of the kitchen as well, especially kind of I would say on the higher end, a higher price point. Now we're not necessarily going to use granite, but there are other materials that you can use to still make it look fresh, make it look updated. So we're looking into different types of materials like butcher blocks and things like that. So those will be options for my client moving forward. When you're also looking at a kitchen, look how you can maybe update it with new fixtures and finishes and kind of lighting. Under cabinet lighting is pretty affordable depending upon, of course, how you install it. Little things like that can make it look a little bit more expensive without putting a ton of money into it. Another thing that you can do if you can't update the appliances is to, of course, which would be the majority of the home itself outside of the kitchen, is to paint. So painting can change so much, and it's pretty affordable in comparison to anything else that you could do in regards to like a renovation. So painting a house, depending upon the square footage, depending upon who's executing the work for you, has variable price points. But if you have, personalized colors, you have a deep red wall, or you have a purple room, or something like that that's not necessarily neutral that everybody could appreciate, you definitely want to utilize more neutral colors, eggshell color, off-white color, even gray, with like white accents, stuff that can make the space look brighter and bigger and more opening and welcoming. So those are good tips when we're talking about kitchen and space like that. When talking about the bathroom, if you can't, it's a smaller space generally, especially in DC. In this particular case, it's a condo, so even smaller. But if we're talking about the bathroom and you don't have the money or to, rip out a tub, put in a stand-in shower or a new tub, you can always reglaze the tub. If the tub is original, and you can reglaze the tub and the tile if you want, so then you have to worry about stained grout and things like that. So it's really just kind of like one whitewashed tub and wall fixture. Kind of feels like it's one unit almost. So you don't have to retile the wall and knock that out. So then if you do have some money in the budget, you can also get like a new sink, a new vanity, which those aren't super expensive. It doesn't need to be the highest end. It needs to just look good in order for you to ask for a little bit more. Now, people, especially when they buy homes, they want to put their own taste into it, unless they really just want a turnkey property, move in and start living. Otherwise, they're going to choose their own light fixtures, or they're going to choose their own paint colors. So don't put too much thought into it. You just want it to look good. You want it to look fresh. You want it to look clean. Bathrooms, people tend to like the sterile look, lots of white. Makes it, like I said, makes it look more open, so the light can bounce off and reflect on the walls and the bath and things like that. Next, I would think about the flooring. It covers the entire property, right? So you want to think, if you have carpet and it's worn out and you don't have hardwood floors underneath it, people value hardwood floors over carpet. Some people like carpet over hardwood, but it's just valued more in regards to selling a home. So if you do have carpet and you don't have hardwood underneath it, of course, get new carpet, or if it's in pretty good shape, you can go ahead and shampoo it, steam it, freshen it up. Now, if it's, like I said, a color that is particular to your taste, you might want to change that out and get a basic colored carpet, like a cream. I mean, white colors aren't, best if you have a lot of pets and kids and things like that, because it gets dirty pretty quick. But it's, like I said, makes it look much more open. The lighter colors don't go for the dark reds, the dark blues and greens. They're outdated, and it will make the space look outdated as a whole. So look into changing the carpet color or refreshing and cleaning the carpet. Next, if you do have hardwood floors and they're under the carpet, see what the condition is. See if it can be refinished. If you refinish a hardwood floor, it changes the space 100%. And if there's stains in the woods, you can talk to the person that's doing the flooring for you and see about maybe a little bit of a darker stain. Now, if you don't want to go all the way dark, like the super dark brown, the walnut color, they can mix colors together and create something that's a little bit better, a little bit more, a little lighter to the naked eye. So that's an option as well. But definitely flooring, walls, kitchens, and baths. Those are things to focus on if you have a small budget and you want to bring up the value of your home. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you have any opinions or suggestions yourself that may have worked when you sold your home. Please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I'll see you later.